Mostly, I have not been doing Alip's brand new stuff when it comes out. I don't know. I like getting to know if I have an opportunity, I like getting to know the player a little bit and the musician a little bit from their history instead of just jumping on all the new releases. I don't know. Doing nothing but new releases feels a little... It doesn't feel as connected, I guess. Anyways, so I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this. Well, I should, right? That's kind of the fun, I guess, is that you should hear how I think this name sounds. Elkasih. And then Tigakan. Is it a soft C or hard C? Cintaku. That's the best I got. Okay, right before this, I did a Kenny Rogers reaction, which is, of course, I've never done Kenny Rogers on the channel. The dude passed away, and like the majority of Westerners, when someone passes away, all of a sudden you go look up their music. So I just decided to do it on camera. Anyways, this is a convoluted intro, and sorry if I'm wasting your time, but just a reminder. And there's two parts to this. I'm gonna balance this out. That every day, theoretically, every day is a sacred, beautiful thing, right? And so even if you think about that for just a few seconds a day, I think it's powerful. Now, here's the second half of that. Even though I just told you that every day is sacred, in 2 or 3 hours from now, I'm going to completely not be thinking about the day being sacred, and I'm just going to play a video game for 2 hours and do nothing like productive with my life. I'm just going to watch something on YouTube or watch Netflix or play a video game. So it's not like I'm like, walk around, every hour is sacred, live in divinity. I'm just saying, like, I think even small moments of appreciation, my opinion, I think they're good for you. I think down to your cellular structure, they're good for you. So anyways, gratitude. Let's go. Oh, hold on, somehow I'm like 5 seconds in, probably from autoplay. Wait. He's got a new sound. He has not had, in none of the videos I've seen, has he had that little snare drummy sound. I think, Okay, one that's beautiful. I think the snare drum sound, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to pull it off the way he's doing it. So I'm guessing. I think the sound is actually coming from pushing the string against the frets. Yeah, that sounds right. Which is normally when we smack the guitar, or if I smack it, I don't push the strings against the frets. It's the sound of my hand hitting the strings. Is this still... Right. That's just me hitting the strings. A little out of tune. But he's actually, I think he's taking just his thumb and smacking the 6th string and pushing it directly towards the guitar to get that sound. That's a cool... Dude, he's so inventive. Also, I want to point out, when I can tell deliberate choices, I want to point them out to you because I think a lot of times people don't understand how much thought goes into the decision making. Normally, when you see Alip tapping where he's tapping with his right hand, he taps with his pinky fingernail on the guitar face, which gives a... But instead, he's using his... I think his... he's definitely not using his pinky. He's either using his middle finger or his ring finger, and he's tapping with the pad of his finger to get a... Instead of... He's going with a... So he's made some percussion changes here. Oh, there's another giveaway. I'm pretty sure he normally doesn't have his thumb bent at the knuckle. So I think he's got it bent. So he's got a little more room to smack with. Sorry if that's not in focus. I think normally his thumb is fairly straight. I know mine is really straight normally when I'm playing fingerstyle. But you also see right now in this section, I'll back up so you can watch again. He's not playing any notes with his thumb. He's only smacking the string. He does have a slight bend in his thumb when he's playing those bass notes. Something you can also check out on this is something, I learned to call it preparation. I don't know what you call it. I don't mean preparation like in the I've practiced for this. I mean in preparing for your finger to play a note. So I'll tell you what I'm talking about and then we'll watch him do it again. So preparation, so most times when you're playing guitar, your fingers are away from the strings and then you play notes. So all of these notes are unprepared notes. I'm slightly above the strings and then I'm playing. Okay, a prepared note. So here's unprepared. I just see how my thumb is in the air and I just play the string. A prepared note is when I actually put my thumb on the string, but I haven't played. And then I push through. It's also a version of a rest stroke, but here, check it out on this section. Let's back up a little bit. And if you watch just his thumb, you will see that his thumb lands on the string and sits there for a second while his other fingers play, and then he plays with his thumb. Right here. See? Right there. And again. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking a lot on this one, but he's doing a lot of really cool things with this right hand. So let's back up. Right here, what you're going to see that I want you to notice. So typically when we're playing with our thumb and our fingers, with the combination, we don't really play with the pinky. The pinky's for like tapping on the guitar. So really we're playing with these 4 digits or 3 digits in the thumb, depending on how you want to call them. And a lot of times the thumb is reserved for strings 6 and 5, maybe 6, 5, and 4, right? And then we're using our 3 strings for the top 3 strings, our 3 fingers, index, middle, and ring for the top 3 fingers. Top 3 strings. So hard to talk about this. But right here, you'll see that he's using his thumb to play notes on the 2nd and 3rd string. So why is he doing that? The reason why is because the thumb is such a thick digit, and usually our nail on our thumb is the thickest nail, that you can use the thumb for a more powerful sound. And if you don't have anything fancy to do with your upper fingers, then you can use it on strings 3 and 2, which you'll see here, I think. right there. And here. I kind of just want to practice that drum beat. Okay, great ending, but that's a perfect example. The entire last 12 notes. Oh, wait, can I? Back up, hold up. Right here. All of his last notes, he plays you can tell how intentional this is. He is playing the entire last segment of music all with his thumb. Starting here. Thumb, 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 thumb. All thumb. That is intentional. That is 100% intentional, because there's a dozen ways he could do that. He knows there's a dozen ways he can do it, and he specifically chose to use his thumb because it conveys the emotion and tone that he is going for. So that's what's up. Oh, I did want to try his drum beat. I don't think I will pull it off, but doom, ka, doom. It's like doom, ka, doom, ka. So doom. Oh, missed the string. Dang it. I don't know what you would play with that. I have no clue what you would, how would you, what do you play? So we need something to ring it. Oh. I got it backwards. Dang it. Oh, that's not a good chord. Oh, I'm still in drop D. Dang it. You probably should just leave, because I'm just messing around here. That's super fun. It's fun for me. Oh, the thing, I didn't tell you what I figured out. When I was playing the chord, I was realizing, for me attempting to do it, I should play the chord and then immediately go for the thumb first. So it's chord, thumb, tap, thumb, right? So I was doing, in case you want to try to copy at home. Right, so once I had the thumb and the tap, thumb, right? We're gonna go chord, thumb, tap, thumb, chord, thumb, tap, thumb, and then you can do a double tap in there. Thumb, tap, tap, thumb, thumb, tap, tap, thumb. In case you want to give that a shot. As you saw, I would just the way I do it live is exactly how I would tell you to attempt it at home. Is before I started trying to play the chords, I try to get the sounds with my right hand, and then play some chords and figure out how the hell am I going to play a chord and then tap the strings and the faceplate of the guitar. That's how I would attack it. You do whatever makes sense to you. It's music, man. Do it your way. From the pandemic that is the United States coronavirus train, I don't know. We're alive and kicking. Hope you're alive and kicking. I mean, you have to be. How else are you watching this? Let's all stay alive and breathing. I think it's probably the funnest way to do this. Stay alive. I recommend it.